Welcome back to the second part of the zombies story. Today, we will look into a dark world where horror intertwines with mystery. I invite you to familiarize yourself with the map of Verruckt, a place that survived the fall of human civilization and became an arena of the fight for survival. So I invite you to watch the next video on my YouTube channel, where we will explore the secrets of Verruckt, also known as Wetina Asylum. Let's discover together what lies behind the veil of darkness and terror. Let's discover the truth about this place, which hides much more than one might expect at first glance. Ready for another exciting journey? Let's start! After an exciting journey through the dark corners of CALLOFDUTY, it's time for another adventure. We now move to a place where madness becomes reality. Welcome to the Verruckt map. In 1945, in the heart of Berlin, the world was in chaos. The war had come to an end, but its wake was dark and full of cruelty. Meanwhile, Group 935, a mysterious organization, conducted its experiments in secret. One of their places of activity was the Wetina Sanatorium, an abandoned asylum for the mentally ill. When Tanks Dempsey, John Banana, Smokey, and Paxton Gunner Ridge arrived at the facility, their goal was to extract American spy Peter McCain. However, they found something completely different there. The sanitarium was possessed by zombies that had escaped the control of Group 935. In the dark corridors and terrifying halls, the Marines began a fight for survival, surrounded by danger on all sides. It was here, in Wetina Asylum, that our fight began. Fight for life, for hope, for salvation. Against hordes of the undead and the dark secrets of an organization that is difficult to understand. This is the story we will tell today, a story full of horror and danger, as well as mystery that lurks in the dark corners of this forgotten place. Verruckt, also known as Asylum, is the second classic zombies map that debuted in Call of Duty: World at War. This location, as the name suggests, takes players to a crazy, abandoned psychiatric hospital. This map is characterized not only by its dark and claustrophobic atmosphere, but also by the introduction of many new elements that diversified the gameplay. Verruckt introduces players to the world of Cola machines, power-on and electric traps that kill hordes of zombies, helping them survive subsequent rounds. Colas offer unique abilities that can change the course of the game. The map presented players with the first for perks in the world of zombies. They are Juggernog, which increases players' health to 250, allowing them to survive for zombie hits compared to 2 without Juggernog. This is the second most expensive of the 4 bonuses, costing 2,500 points. Quick Revival, which halves the time it takes for the player to revive. This is similar to Second Chance, in that the player resurrects allies at a rapid pace, similar to multiplayer. This is the cheapest perk available, costing 1,500 points. It can be used a maximum of 3 times in single-player mode in World at War. Speed Cola, which reduces the player's reload time and allows the boards on Windows to be rebuilt faster. Reflect Sleight of Hand. This is the most expensive of the 4 feats, costing 3,000 points. Double Tap Root Beer, which increases the player's weapons fire rate by 33%. This allows players to deal more damage in less time, which is especially useful in later rounds when the zombies become stronger and more difficult to defeat. The purchase costs 2,000 points. We have already entered the world of Verruckt. Now it's time to explore its secrets and understand why this map has become another legend in the history of zombies. In Verruckt, the dark and claustrophobic atmosphere of the 935 Group Sanatorium, where tight corridors hide terrifying secrets and hordes of undead. The map was first released as part of Map Pack 1 in Call of Duty: World at War. The Verruckt map continued the atmosphere introduced by its predecessor, CALLOFDUTY, taking players from an abandoned airport to a dark sanatorium. Verruckt, which means crazy in German, takes us to claustrophobic rooms where the fight for survival becomes even more fierce. Mixed with elements of horror and puzzles, this map challenges players to survive a night surrounded by danger, where death lurks at every step. Get ready for adrenaline, because in Verruckt you will not only fight for survival, but also discover dark secrets that will fill you with horror over time. Do you have the courage to face the horde of the undead and discover what this dark place hides? The answer to this question awaits in the heart of Verruckt. Sanatorium Witina exudes a dark and terrifying aura that cannot be confused with any other map in the Call of Duty Zombies world. Tight corridors, muffled light, and the constant moaning of zombies create an unforgettable atmosphere of horror. The Verruckt map is much larger than its predecessor, Nacht der Unter 10, offering the player over 3 times as many rooms to explore. A wealth of weapons and tools gives players more options in combat. This map was also one of the first to introduce interactive elements such as electroshock defense, adding new layers of strategy and tactics to the gameplay. Later remasters and versions of the map, such as those available in Call of Duty Black Ops and Call of Duty Black Ops 3, brought more weapons, features, and changes to the spatial layout, making the experience more diverse and exciting for Zombies fans. Here, danger lurks at every step as players must face increasingly aggressive and faster zombies. Narrow corridors and electric doors add even more tension, forcing the player to react quickly and think strategically. The evolution of the Verruckt map is also the history of its adaptation to new technologies and changing player tastes. Despite the passage of time, its climate and atmosphere still attract fans who eagerly return to these dark corridors, ready to face hordes of the undead and discover all their secrets. Verruckt has become one of the iconic maps in the history of the Zombies mode in Call of Duty games. Its unique atmosphere and mechanics draw players into its dark spaces, providing an unforgettable experience for anyone who dares to enter the Witina Sanatorium. In the next chapter of our video, we will take a closer look at the mysteries of the Verruckt map, revealing hidden secrets and showing why this map remains one of the favorites of fans of the Call of Duty Zombies series. There isn't one major Easter egg in the Verruckt map, but you can find some smaller gems among the many versions of the map. You can also activate musical Easter eggs in the Verruckt map. One of them is Lullaby for a Dead Man by Kevin Sherwood and Elena Siegman. Let's go through the Easter eggs that we can find on the map in World at Word. The first Easter egg you can find is a dentist's chair in one of the rooms where you start the game. After approaching the chair and holding the action button, you can hear the patient's terrifying scream. The next place where you will find the song Lullaby for a Dead Man is the toilet on the first floor. To activate the song, you must flush the water 3 times in the first toilet on the left. The power switch will appear here for the first time in Zombies mode. After turning on the power, you will be able to go to the mortuary on the lower floor to find another Easter egg. Approach the open fridge and you will hear a baby crying. After opening a few doors and going to the first floor to one of the rooms, you will see drawings made in blood on the walls. You can also find here a string of numbers that refers to the date June 24, 1938. A meteorite explodes above the Earth near Pennsylvania. It is taught that this event caused the zombies outbreak. Numbers 9:21 refer to the Bible verse Jeremiah 9 verse 21. Deer has climbed in through our windows and has entered our fortresses. It has removed the children from the streets and the young men from the public squares. If you go to the room where you turned on the power and stand in front of the switch, you will be able to hear repeated numbers. After reviewing the history, map characteristics and all interesting elements such as Easter eggs, it's time to sum up. Verruckt is a map that introduced many new elements to the world of zombies in Call of Duty games. From its debut in Call of Duty World at War to its current form in Call of Duty Black Ops 3, Verruckt has retained its place as one of the classic zombies maps. Thanks to its dark atmosphere, dangerous and claustrophobic space and the introduction of many innovations, such as Cola machines and traps, this map provides players with unforgettable experiences and challenges. It is also worth appreciating Treyarch's work on continuing and developing the map over the years, adapting it to subsequent editions of the game. Verruckt is a map that not only inspired hundreds of hours of fun, but also became a cult element among zombies fans. Thank you all for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed delving into the history and secrets of the Verruckt map. If you want to see more gaming content like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel and leave a thumbs up so that we can continue to create even better content. See you in the next episode.